More than 40 million people in the United States speak Spanish. Did you hear that? That's 40 million. And no, not everyone who speaks the language here is Mexican. In fact, that's why the Spanish in this country is so varied. It kind of depends on where you're from, how long ago you arrived to the States.
Are you first, are you second, are you third generation? Where do you live in the country? How many people do you know that speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish regularly? Are you mixed?
Do you watch too many dubbed television series? No puede ser, Rachel. Es que me dijo Ross que estaban en un break. Okay, that's a lot of factors, I know, but we'll try to break it down for you with a few examples. Let's start on the East Coast. You'll know you've arrived in Miami when you only hear Spanish. And it mostly sounds like this. Óyeme tú, yo estaba caminando por calle 8 tomando un cafecito que era básicamente pura azúcar. That's because Cubans make up more than half of the Latino population in this city. Their history dates back to the 1960s when waves of Cuban immigrants landed in Miami after Castro's revolution. Honestly, it's a very long story and I don't have time. We all agree that Cubans dominate the scene, but if you listen outside of Little Havana, you will find people that talk like this. Épale, chamo, ¿qué más? Mira, ¿dónde queda Fort Lauderdale? Want to take a guess? Well, there were 0 S's in that sentence, so that was for sure Venezuelan. Another accent you hear in Miami is the Colombian accent. Ay, no, imagínate tú que mamera la humedad acá. They're so slow. Although all these nationalities are found in Miami, their Spanish is as varied as their foods, like arepas, croquetas, ajiaco. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Is there any food?
No, sorry.
Moving over to the West Coast, Los Angeles is a whole nother story. The long-standing history between Mexico and the United States makes Spanish in this city sound, well, like super Mexican. No manches, güey. La neta? But the Spanish a lot of people speak in LA, especially folks who were born here to Mexican parents, is negatively, at least sometimes, referred to as pocho by people in the motherland. Pocho basically means that you can speak some kind of Spanish mixed with English. Oh my God, you look so chingona en la chamarra. Code switching between English and Spanish has given birth to Spanglish. Very prevalent in this country and in my home. Okay, let's go back to the East Coast. New York City is home to more than 700,000 Puerto Ricans. They make up for almost 10% of the city's population. It's no wonder that you'll be listening to this when you're walking through the Big Manzana. Ay, se fue el garete en el dance floor cuando estamos jangueando. Todo el mundo para, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, That was awful. Someone fire me immediately. Just 200 miles south to the Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C. triangle, you'll find a different story. The Latinx population here is diverse, but one type of Spanish is the most notable. Pero charro churro, vea. No, hombre, mae. Many Salvadorians arrived in the 1980s after a federal program allowed them to flee civil war and 2 earthquakes. Point is, Spanish is incredibly varied, even within the United States. I mean, seriously, there's 17 different ways of saying the word popcorn. I mean, popcorn. I don't even like popcorn. Although I did some popcorn right now.